So guys, in this video I'm going to show you how people are making thousands of dollars online with this easy to create low content books that they are creating very easily. And I'm going to show you how you can create this kind of books and how you can make this kind of money online with Amazon, guys. So you can see over here, this seller over here is selling mazes for kids with the age of 4 to 8 over here, and you can see over here this guy is selling this for $7.97 over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down to the product description over here, this product details over here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to where it says bestseller rank over here, and you can see this guy only ranked 950 over here in books. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to this free tool over here that's going to actually show us how much this seller is actually making on Amazon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in 950 over here. I'm just going to choose a country like United States, and we're going to pick the product description, which is art and craft over here. And once I click on estimated sales over here, you can see that this seller over here is making about 3,000 sales every single month from the United States alone, guys. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to the seller over here, and you can see that this guy is actually selling this for $7.97 over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up my calculator, and I'm going to put in $3,000 over here. I'm going to multiply this by how much he's selling the books, that is 7.97 over here. We're going to put enter over here, and you can see that this guy over here is making over $23,000 with just this book that he's selling on Amazon over here with just the United States alone, guys. So you can see he's making $23,000 every single month. Now this next seller over here, you can see this guy over here is doing just the same thing over here. You can see he's doing exactly the same thing, and he's selling this for over $6.97 over here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down to the bottom where it says product description over here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to carry his seller rank over here. This is 15,000 over here, and I'm going to come over to this tool over here that is going to actually tell us how much this seller is making over here. So if I paste this over here and I click on estimate sales over here, you can see that this seller is selling over 270 books every single month, guys. And this is an easy to create books that you can actually create this very easily, and I'm going to show you how you can create these books very easily, guys. So I'm going to come over to my calculator over here, and I'm going to paste 270 over here. I'm going to multiply this by 6.97. that is the amount of books he's selling. And over here you can see that this seller is making over $1,000 every single month, and all he does is post this kind of books over here, guys. So in this video I'm going to show you how you can create this kind of books, and what you're going to do, I'm going to come over to where it says look inside over here, so we can see how these low content books actually look on the inside. So if I scroll down over here, you can see these guys are just making mazes over here. You can see this is a maze over here, so you can follow this over here to actually reach the end right here. So these mazes are for kids over here. You can see this one over here. You start from here, you go up, go up, go up. You have to come out here. You can scroll down over here. You can see this one is a maze over here. This one is a maze. So I'm just going to close this up over here. I'm going to open up the other one over here. You can come over here, look inside. We're going to scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. You can see these are easy mazes, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. This one over here too is a maze. So guys, these guys are just creating easy books over here. You can see that this is a very easy book to actually create. This is low content books, and they are making tons of money with this strategy over here, guys. So if I come over here, you can see this person over here is using the exact same thing. This one over here is doing the exact same thing, and people are actually making money from this, guys. So if you stick with me to the end of this video, I'm going to show you how you can actually achieve this, how you can set this up for yourself, and how you can actually get from $0 to $1,000 with this strategy with just 6 steps, guys. So guys, over here, the first thing you want to do to actually achieve this over here is actually going ahead to create an Amazon KDP account over here. So what Amazon KDP is, as you can see over here, it says Kindle Direct Publishing. This is where you're actually going to upload your low content books that actually looks like this over here, and this over here, and this over here. So you're going to come here and you want to create an account so you can actually upload this onto this website, guys. So this is an easy to do account. If you have an Amazon account, you can come over here and actually just sign up with your Amazon account, and then you're actually in, guys. So what you do is come here, create an account. That is a very easy thing to do. So I'm not just going to go through the entire process of this in this video. So once you create an account, you're going to move on to step 2, which is Amazon keyword research, guys. So over here you can see that this guy over here, the title of his book over here, you can see it says The Big Book of Mazes for Kids. Over here you can see that over here it says mazes for kids over here. So you can come over to the next example over here. You can see this guy over here says fun mazes for kids. Over here you can see that mazes for kids is actually involved over here. Then the other book over here, you can see it says mazes for kids 4 to 8 over here. Then if I come over to the first one over here, you can see it says mazes for kids first 4 to 8 over here. So you can see that all these people over here, all these examples that I have for you, actually creating books that are called mazes for kids, guys. So that is the keyword that you actually want to go for over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to type in mazes for kids over here. Type in mazes for kids, and you can see that over here Amazon is already suggesting tons of keywords for us that we can actually use to create a keyword list. So I'm going to come over to Google Docs. Just going to log into my Google Docs over here. I'm going to open up a blank sheet over here. You can see this is a blank sheet over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a list of all these keywords over here, guys. So I'm going to bring this down over here. I'm going to create a list. So the first one we have over here is mazes for kids. So I'm just going to pick the first keyword over here. I'm going to copy these over here, come over to Google the keyword. I'm going to paste this over here. So the next keyword is now mazes for kids 4 to 8 over here. So I'm just going to paste this over here. I'm going to put in 4 to 8 over here. I'm going to open up another list over here. I'm going to make mazes for kids 6 to 8 over here. So I'm going to paste that. I'm going to put in 6 to 8 over there. So you guys get the gist of what I'm trying to say, guys. So you want to put in all the keywords that you can actually get. You put that down on the list over here, and I'm going to show you the next step, but let's just get into this over here. So it says mazes for kids 8 to 12 and mazes for kids 8 to 5 over here. So mazes for kids 8 to 12, then mazes for kids 3 to 5 over here, 5 over here, and this one over here is mazes for kids activity book. I'm putting activity book over here because that is the next one over here. Mazes for kid activity, maze activity book. Okay, so that is 4 to 8 maze activity book over here. So I'm going to put in 4 to 8 maze activity book over here, guys. So we have 6 keywords over here, but what you want to do is come over here. You want to copy all these keywords over here, and you can actually come over here and then paste all your keywords over here. So once you do all this keyword research, that is the first thing you want to do before you actually get into designing your book. The third step that you want to actually follow is designing your low content book cover. So guys, if you want to design your cover, you can also come over to a website called canva.com. You can see this is what canva.com actually looks like over here. So what you want to do, you want to come over here and you want to type in book cover over here. So you type in book cover. Once you type in book cover, you can see over here it says book cover over here. And what you want to do is click on this over here. And once you click on this, guys, you can see that there are a ton of book covers over here that you can see. There are different templates over here that you can choose from. So what you can also do is scroll down. I want to choose a template that is more kid friendly that we can use on Amazon, guys. So you can scroll down. Okay, this one over here looks good. This one over here looks simple and good. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to come over to where it says customize this template over here. I'm going to click on that over here, and now you can see that our template over here has loaded up. You can see it says theory of happiness over here. So what we can do is change over this into something like maybe mazes for kids 4 to 8 over here. Yeah, so I'm going to use that. Mazes for kids 4 to 8 over here. So that is done. Do that over here. So you can see it says mazes for kids 4 to 8 over here, and I can enlarge this just so it fits the circle over here. You can see what it looks like. And over here where it says Donor Stroop over here, you can go ahead and change this to your name. So I'm just going to put my name over here. So that is the creator of the book over here. So what you can also do to actually spice this up is actually come over to where it says elements over here. And once you click on elements, it's actually going to bring up tons of elements for you. So what you can do in this element, you can type in maze over here. So I'm going to type in maze over here. So you can see these are different mazes over here that you can use. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one over here. I'm going to drag this over here. Once I drag this over here, I'm going to enlarge this over here. Once I enlarge this over here, expand this over here so you can see what the maze actually looks like. So the next thing I can actually do, once I'm done with this over here, is I can come over here to where it says color over here. And I'm going to make this gray over here because I want this to go behind. I don't want it to interrupt my design. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to take it backwards over here. You can right click, and then once you come to right click over here, you can come over here where it says layers. I can click on this and say send backwards over here. Come over here, come over to layer over here. So it's actually on the back over here. So once this is done, you can see what the book actually looks like. This is what the book cover looks like. Now this book cover is not actually as nice as it should have been. But because I'm actually doing this tutorial, I don't have time to actually go in and edit this a little bit better. This is what we're going to work with over here. So I can also click on this and actually just change the transparency, make it a little bit lighter over here. I can make this a little bit lighter over here. So this is exactly what you want to do, guys. You can see this is exactly what you want to do. You can actually come out here and actually look for other things that can actually make your book cover look more appealing to other people that are buying your books, guys. So this is exactly what we're going to work with over here. So what you can do is come over here where it says add page over here. And once you add page, this is where we're going to input our maze over here, guys. So you can see we have our cover over here, and over here is where we're going to put our maze, guys. So I'm going to share exactly where you can get this maze design from. So with that said, over here, we're actually going to move to step 4 of our 6 steps over here, and that step 4 is how to get your maze, guys. So if you want to get your maze, you want to come over to a website called Maze Generator over here. You can see this is what the website looks like. You can see the name of the website over here is Discovery Education over here. So once you come to Discovery Education, you can come over to where it says mazes over here. Once you come over to maze, you can come down here and you can see what your maze will look like over here. So what you can do, you can see there are different options over here. You can choose the shape of your maze. You can choose A, you can choose B, you can choose C, you can choose D, you can choose E. Over here you can see it says rectangle. Over here it says cutout. Over here it says oval. Over here is a wheel. Over here is an escape over here. So you can do all these over here. You have different options to actually choose from. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the escape over here. I'm just going to pick this escape over here. I'm going to scroll down, and you can see you can choose your width, you can choose your height, you choose any other additional thing that you want to choose from. Come down here, you can choose the style of the maze that you want. Over here you can see it says when the maze is filled with paths, the computer can use different methods. Over here you can see it says random, mostly horizontal, mostly vertical, all this over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it on random, and once I click on create my puzzle over here, it's actually going to go ahead and create a maze for me. You can see this is what the maze looks like over here. So this is amazing. This is exactly what these people are using over here, guys. So once you come over here, what you can then do is come over to where it says print puzzle over here. You can print this puzzle over here, and once you click on that, you can see it says save as PDF over here. You can see, so you can save this as a PDF over here. So I'm going to click on save, and once I click on save, you can see it says save to my desktop. So I'm just going to click on save over here, and once that is done, guys, I can come over to Canva over here, and this is where we're actually going to create our pages for our book over here, guys. So you can see this is what these guys are doing over here. So I want to come over to Canva. I'm going to upload my maze on this page over here. So I'm going to come over to my desktop over here. This is my maze over here. So I'm going to come over to Canva over here. I'm going to paste this over here, guys. So once you drop that in Canva, you can see that it's actually loading up your maze over here. So once this is finished loading up, I can actually take this and actually create a page over here with this over here. So now that this is done, you can see once I click on this over here, you can see that you're going to create my maze for me over here. And once I expand this over here, you can see you can get as big as you want it to do. So I'm just going to come over here. I'm going to center this on this page over here. I'm just going to find this. I'm going to zoom out over here, just so it's on the center of the page. Yeah, guys, so I'm going to center this on the page. You can see what our maze looks like over here. You can see we have our book cover over here, and then we have our maze over here, guys. So you can come over here and click on add new page over here. You can add another page, and this is where you can create another maze over here. And what you can also do is change this background. You can change this background to just make it different from other books. You can see over here, you can create a yellow background. You can come over here, make this purple. You can make this whatever color you want to make this over here, just so your book is actually fun enough, guys. So I'm going to leave it as white over here. We can come over here to elements, and we can put in an arrow just to show where our maze is actually starting from over here. So I'm going to put in an arrow over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to come over here, and I want to change the color of this arrow over here. So I'm going to change this to black over here. Once I change this to black, I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to flip this over here. So I'm going to come over to flip over here. I'm going to flip this horizontal over here, and I'm going to flip this vertical over here. So once I flip that over here, you can see this is what the arrow looks like. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this smaller over here. And once I make this smaller, this is what I'm going to do. I want to come over to the beginning of this maze, where you can see this entrance over here. This is the beginning of the maze over here. Once I do this over here, I'm going to come over to this here, and I'm going to duplicate this over here. Once I duplicate this over here, I'm going to come down, I'm going to bring it down over here. So this is done over here. You can see it says this is your maze over here. So this is the entrance of your maze over here. You can enter from here. Once you enter from there, you can come over here and then find your way out of the maze over here, guys. So now that this page is done over here, you can go over here and create another page. So you can come over to the website over here. What you want to do is now you can change the shape of your maze over here. I'm going to make this sigma over here. Now I'm going to actually change the height of this maze over here. So I'm going to change it to maybe 40 over here. And then I can come over here to where it says shape over here. I'm going to change it to maybe triangular over here or circular over here. I'm going to change it to circular over here. And I'm going to click on generate new over here. Once I click on generate new, you can see this is another maze that we have over here. So once you do this, I'm going to right click on this. I'm going to come over here to where it says PNG over here. I'm going to save this as PNG and I'm going to click the download button over here. You can see this is maze is downloaded over here. So once I'm done with that over here, I'm going to come over here. I'm going to bring this up over here. So I'm going to drag this over here to come over to my Canva over here and I'm going to paste this on my Canva over here, guys. So now that this is done, I'm going to click on this. You can see that this is my maze over here. This can be my second page over here. Highlight this over here, bring this down over here, guys. So you can see this maze is actually big over here. So what you can do is come over here and you want to duplicate this arrow over here and you want to drag it up down to the next page over here. So once you do that, I'm just going to rotate my arrow over here like this. I rotate my arrow over here just to show the entrance of my maze over here. You can see this is the entrance over here and I'm going to duplicate this text over here. So once you duplicate this text and bring it down here where it says this is your maze over here, guys. So you can see this is the entrance of our maze over here. So once someone enters the maze over here, find their way to the center of the maze. And this is done, guys. You have your second page over here. You're done with your second page and what you can do is go ahead and add another page over here and you can add as many pages as you want. Go ahead and create a ton of mazes over here just so you can have enough content for your low content book over here, guys. So you can see these guys over here have 114 pages over here. The next guy over here, I'm going to scroll down. You can see these guys have 116 pages over here. Scroll down, these guys also over here have 102 pages over here. You can come down here and you can see that this guy over here has 113 pages. So these guys have tons of pages in their books over here, guys. So you can see over here, these mazes are very easy to create. You can create a ton of these mazes over here with the website I've showed you in this video, guys. You can see over here, it says mazegenerator.net over here. Create a ton of mazes over here with this website. Come over here, you can paste your mazes over here. You can create a ton of mazes for your book. Go ahead, create 100 to 200 mazes for your book, and once you're done with this, you can come over here where it says share over here. I'm just going to close this over here. Come over to where it says share over here. Once you click on share, you can scroll down and come over to where it says download over here and you can download your book over here. So you come over to where it says PDF standard over here. You're going to click on this and make sure that you actually click on PDF print over here. So you can see over here PDF print, the best for printing over here. So once you click on this, you come over here, make sure that you select all your pages over here. So you can see I have 4 pages over here, but if you had around 100 to 200 pages, you want to select all your pages over here. And once you select this, you come over here to where it says download over here. And once you click on download, you can see that it's actually going to start downloading your PDF over here. You can see I've downloaded our book over here. And then once you're done with that over here, you can come over to the 5th step, which is actually uploading the book on Amazon over there, guys. So I'm going to come over to ADP over here. And once you sign up for an account, you can come over here and upload your free content book over here with Amazon over here. But you just have to make sure that you use the keywords that are actually selected from the keyword research that we have done in the beginning of this video. Make sure you select all your keywords over here. You can upload your book over here with all these keywords over here. And then you can see that you can actually start making money with this strategy in this video, guys. So you can see exactly what these people are doing over here. That's exactly what I showed you how to do over here. All you need to do is actually do this over and over again. So you want to go out there, make tons and tons of books that you can actually upload to Amazon Kindle publishing over here. And once you upload these, guys, you're going to start seeing the money coming in every single month, guys. So once that is done, you can see that I'm actually done with this video. And if you feel like you have actually gained some value from this video that I've shared with you guys, what I want to do is hit that subscribe button. And at the bottom of this video, just go ahead and hit that thumbs up button if you feel like I've shared value with you guys in this video, guys, because this can actually make you ton and tons of money online, guys. So if you believe that you can actually do this, go ahead and type in Amazon money in the comment down below, just so I know that you're actually ready to go and hustle for that money, guys. So you can also come down here where it says this arrow over here. You can click on this and make sure you click on all over here, just so you can turn on all notification bells so you can get notified anytime I drop a new video, guys. Because trust me, I have tons of videos coming in on how to make money with CPA marketing, how to make money with ClickBank, how to make money with other side income ideas that I have for you guys. So this is where I end the video today, guys.